Hey everybody, Hyro here. Just wanted to show you the brick pizza oven I built. It took me about, I started this like in quarantine back in May. It's December, what's the date today? The 11th, December 11th. So just I've been working on it on my free time, just like 2 hours at a time, like on the weekends, and just whenever I had the chance to work on it. But let me show you what I didn't really have to do a foundation for it since my uncle used to live here on this side of the property, my parents' property, and there he made like this. He flattened this out, these rocks up with some concrete, and he had built like a small stove, like on where the chimney is at right now. And so I removed it and I kept his, that concrete he laid, but it wasn't real level. So I actually just poured like a small pad underneath there. See, so it's like a 2.5 inch pad, and then I place a bunch of mortar underneath the existing concrete pad, and I laid it on top of it and just leveled it out. I didn't put it. I should have put some rebar in it, but I didn't. So I just wanted to walk you through some of the things I would do next time I build one. My parents probably would want one of these built outside of their backyard. So first, I would have added some rebar to the pad. The concrete I laid on over the brick dome. I didn't put any chicken wire either. I just figured if I built my own, like on my own property when I get a house, I'll do it right and put the rebar and the chicken wire and everything. So when it was drying, you could see that it cracked. But I guess I'm not too worried about it. It was just my first one. Just wanted to get some experience doing it. I did concrete for about 5 years. Just usually foundations, retaining walls. Some brick, not brick, but block, CMU blocks. We used to do like some retaining walls, and I've tended before for a mason, so they taught me how to start laying some mud, and I'm not an expert. I haven't really laid any brick, but I figured I could just based off my experience, I could take up this task. So what I would do next time, or what I will do, is I'll actually extend the pad a little bit further out more. That way I could, the chimney where I placed it, it wasn't where I wanted it, and I didn't really think it through. I probably should have just, extended this out. This brick here, I cut these in half. I would have laid like 3 more courses, and then in the middle have the opening in the center, and then built the chimney on top of that. So just have a little bit longer entryway to the oven. So I use this brick dome here, this bullnose brick, just to kind of give it like some more of an extended, gives it about an extra, 3-4 inches off the pad. I still need to build my oven door. Just trying to figure out how I want to build this out. I'll be doing some more videos, and I'm just waiting for this airplane to go by. I'll be doing some more videos and just answering some questions if you guys have any along the way. I've currently been tending this fire for about 4:30 for about 50 minutes. It's almost ready. You kind of have to just first, that's 830 degrees. Not sure what the floor is. 650. It usually takes about 45 to an hour to heat up your brick pizza oven, so tending it's part of the process. I've learned the hard way. I already lit this up like 3-4 times. Actually, like this is the third time. The first time, I didn't really look up how to start up a pizza oven. I just threw some wood in there, and I actually just by coincidence I waited the right amount of time for it to heat up to about 800-900 degrees. But the second time, which was last night, or yesterday evening, we I was in the process of heating her up, and it got to about 500 degrees, and my family and I were already hungry, so we threw the pizza in there, and it didn't come out right. Like the dough underneath was still raw, and it was a mess. So I was like, during the night, I was just looking up some articles online, just how to heat up a pizza oven, and that's when I read you have to, tend the oven first. You have to, kindle it, start a small fire, and slowly, gradually add more bigger logs of wood in it. Um, so yeah, it's been about almost an hour, like 55 minutes. So it's almost there, and it's pretty thick. I used these regular bricks. It's not fire. They're not fire bricks, but these have been sitting on our property for years, and my dad hasn't used it, so I just decided to use these and not buy fire resistant brick. I did use some height heat mortar that I purchased from a local brick and masonry store in town to lay all the courses. Yeah, it's getting pretty hot. Yeah, the oven's still 490, 480, 470. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have further questions, I took a bunch of pictures along the way, so I'll create a video of it and try to explain the process of building it as well. So if you like this video, subscribe to it, give it a thumbs up. I want to hear your comments. I'll be answering them as well. And good luck on starting your own.